Hey everyone, welcome back to Jammer Time with MC Jammer. Now I'm going to do a quick video showing you how to apply a Jamberry wrap to your nail. There's a few things you're going to want to have handy. First of all, of course, you will want your Jamberry wraps. These are called Simply Daisy. See, they have pretty little daisies on them, and as of fall 2015, they are still an active wrap in the catalog. They're one of my favorites. You will also want to have some scissors to trim your wraps to an appropriate size. You will want a pretty heavy-duty grit nail file, like our Jamberry file, to file off the excess of the wrap. You will want a rubber pusher of some sort, like our Jamberry rubber-ended pusher. This is to smooth the wrap on, get a good tight finish. You can also, if you have very curved nails like I do, see that big curve right there? You can get one of these. It's a spoon pusher. I showed you on the last video with the prep. This is a spoon pusher. It's nice and curved, and it can help you get a good seal across a curved nail. You will also want either an orange stick or some tweezers to pick up your wrap. I prefer tweezers because I'm picky. And you will probably want a finer grit nail file as well, something maybe as smooth as a glass file even. This is a very, very smooth, fine grit, just for touching up the edges a little bit. And of course, you will need a heat source. I have my Jamberry heater. It's very quiet, nice little desktop. And it wouldn't hurt to have either a Jamberry nail prep wipe or a cotton ball soaked in vinegar, something like that, just in case your fingertips start to get oily, because you don't want any oil under that wrap. So, to begin, I'm going to just wipe off my nail one more time with some vinegar on a cotton ball. Let it dry real well. And I do have a couple of accent nails painted that I'm going to go back and put these pretty chevron clear, well not chevron, clear diamond little wraps over, just for a little accent, a little something extra. And now that my nail is good and dry, I want to make sure that I have the right size wrap. Now what you'll want to do is kind of even up the edge of the wrap with the edge of your nail and roll it over. So I'm going to do it from this side so you can see on that side. If I level it up with the edge of my nail and roll it over, you can see there's just a little bit of nail showing. That's okay. In fact, it's a good thing. Otherwise, if you get any of the wrap on your skin, or if you missed a little bit of cuticle, it's going to start to peel up much sooner than it should. So once you have gotten it cut to about the size of your nail, you can either cut out the individual pieces like this, or you can just peel them up and off like I've done with some of these others, and then cut them to size, whatever makes you happy. The less handling you do of the wrap, the better, because every time you handle it, just a little bit of oil gets under there from your hands. So what I'm going to do with my tweezers, I'm going to clean them off with the vinegar real quick, make sure there's nothing yucky on them from the last applications. And then I'm going to, let's get this where you can see it. I'm going to peel back the clear part, the clear backing, and I'm going to grab just the edge of the wrap and peel the rest of that clear backing off, just like that. Well, I do what is called a cold application because I'm very particular and I don't have the steadiest hands. So what I'm going to do with a cold wrap, I haven't applied any heat to it yet, I'm going to apply it to the surface of my nail, and it's just tacky enough that if I press down once I've got it centered, it'll hold on there, and then I can kind of take a step back, look at it, see if it's even, see if it's centered. See, it's a little off center. It's a little crooked, so I'm going to straighten that out. And I'll just peel right up And then I'll just stick it right back down. There, that's a lot straighter. So once it's on there, just barely, then I'm going to push from the center outwards, from the center down, from the center up, from the center out. You always want to go from the middle outwards. You're going to smooth and press that nail on there, the wrap on your nail. Smooth all the edges in. And then I'm going to turn on my Jamberry heater. It's very quiet. I don't know if you can even hear that. It's very quiet. So I'm going to let it heat up for a few seconds. And then I'm going to just put my nail with the wrap on it in front of the heater, not too close. I suppose I should show you. Just going to hold that heat source on my nail for just a few seconds till I start to feel the heat come through it a little bit. And then with the rubber pusher, I'm just going to go in and smooth the edges and make sure I don't have any wrinkles or bumps. Just push all those edges down real good. And I'm actually going to literally push down the end of it so that I can make sure that I have gotten all the bumps out. Got a little bit of puckering at the base of the nail, but that's okay because I'm going to smooth it out really well. The next thing I'm going to do is what we call the baggie method. This is really good for anyone with very curved nails or dome-shaped nails. So you're going to take your finger and you're going to take a plain old Ziploc baggie, something like that. And you're going to hold it over your nail, just like this, real tight so you get a good seal. And then you're going to reapply that heat just a little bit. Just until you feel that heat start to come through. You're just going to hold and press and squeeze that wrap down on your nail real tight. Make sure you apply plenty of pressure to the corners of your nail, especially the top part. And when it feels like it's cooled down really well, then you can release it. You can see where it is all nice and tight all around the edges. Then you can take your file, a good thick file, good coarse file, and you're going to file in a 90-degree angle straight down at the edge of your nail until it starts to come off. You can see where it is filing through the wrap. That's why you want a good coarse grit nail file for this part, so it'll get the wrap off of your nail. It'll just file off that excess. This is kind of an old file, so it's taking a little more filing than usual. Then once you've gotten it all, then you just peel off that little excess. Oh, missed a piece. Let go. There it goes. So then you have the excess right here, and you have your beautiful new wrapped nail right there. Now, if you, like me, have very curvy nails, you can go back and do the baggie method one more time after you've filed off the excess, just to make sure you've got a good tight seal all the way around the edges. And then you want to use a finer grit, like this glass file that I got the other day. Something real fine, just to make sure you got all the edges nice and smooth so they don't catch on anything. And make sure you go under the nail one good time, because sometimes with all that downward motion, we accumulate a little bit of excess underneath the nail. So that is how you apply a Jamberry wrap. There is another method for nails that are not only curved this way, but also this way. That is called the baseball method or the domed method. And that is something I will show you another day because it's getting really late and I need to finish my nails and go to bed. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.